This is Craft Roulette. Hi,
Hi,
Janet,
everyone.
Renee, Rose, Roberta. We're going to have Ashley check her voice so we can get the business over. Then we can just start having fun.
Hello, hello.
Yes. Should be good. All right. Well, this is Craft Roulette. If you're just rolling through and you found us, we're here every Friday evening, and we do a little card making improvisation based on some crazy parameters that the wheel decides. Now, doesn't that sound like fun? If you've never watched this, please sit around and see what you think. Otherwise, we're going to go live here with the real show at about 6:30. So say hi to us. Tell us that you're watching a replay if you're doing all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, okay, Jackie's here. So we know that the show will start because Jackie's shown she's here. Robin? Well, hello, Mr. Young. How are you? Thanks for sharing your wife tonight. Hi, Judy.
Sitting downstairs.
Crafty days and nights, I bet. Hi, Lauren. How's life on the southern hemisphere? Well, how are you? You're up late tonight, our little Swedish friends. There she is, Christina. Christina and Buell are our Swedish friends. Grandma Gay, look at you guys all come in. Roberta, Karen, welcome from Australia. Always good to see you. The tomorrow morning starts. I love it. Joan, nice first time. Welcome, Joan. It's nice to have you. It's a friendly bunch. You'll like them. Hi, Becky. Becky Biddle. Leslie. You know, I never think of you in Michigan, Leslie. I don't know why I have you in my brain. I have you placed on the western side of the country, but that's okay. It doesn't matter as long as you get home every night. You're good. Ah, Amy Ellen, you cute little thing. Good to have you. Oh, are you at her house, Christina? Are you guys gonna have those fantastic waffles again? Man, those girls eat well.
That sounds good.
Yeah, they do. They eat well. It's Friday. That's right, Luann. Do you have your card done? Luann always has her card done before the show's over. Yeah. I don't know if she knows what the parameters are going to be instinctively and already has them started. But I found out today that if I put robot on the list, she would be sunk.
Oh.
So, but we did robot. We talked about robots last time you were on.
Yeah, I think I have a couple of robots down, so I could do that one.
See, robots may end up on the wheel sometime.
Yeah.
It's like a good October thing, doesn't it? Pumpkins and robots. I think it does. I think there's something there. Yay! You never leave home. Well, then you'll always know where you are. You won't get lost. There was, it's kind of a sad story. I won't tell you. The robot scares you, Dawn, and I think robots could be really fun and easy. I think they'd be fun to draw even. You just kind of draw a box with some round corners, stick a little curly thing, and some. Just think of Lost in Space. Danger, Will Robinson. You could do it. You love a good challenge, Will. We are here for you. Hello, Julie and Gail. Hilda Nell's here. Yay. Heidi, welcome. April Fool's Day for robots. We haven't done anything mean ever. But you never know. It might happen. Hi, Linda. Hi, Terry. Oh, fun. Florida, we were just talking about Disney World, Terry. It depends on the robot's motives, no kidding. But car washes have robots. They're everywhere.
That's true. They're already everywhere.
They really are. Hello, Bonnie. I got a card from you. Thank you so much. I'm going to show it off here in a little bit. Nope, I bet she doesn't know what Lost in Space is. But do you know the reference of Danger Will Robinson? Have you ever heard that?
No.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. There was this really corny, super corny, it was fabulously corny, TV show. It was like Gilligan's Island except Lost in Space. And they had one of the before R2D2 and 3CPO.
I know those ones.
Yes, they had a robot on that show. I'll send it to you. I'll try to remember. And and there was a little boy named Will Robinson. And so it's a Robinson Crusoe thing too, because they were the Robinson family. They get lost in space. But this robot used to go like this, go, "Danger, Will Robinson," because the kid was always getting in trouble with the aliens, and or some space goo or something horrible. So anyway, that's Danger, Will Robinson. Now if you're ever on Jeopardy, you will know. You're smart enough to be on Jeopardy. This. Yeah.
No, I'm terrible at trivia.
Oh, you are?
Terrible. Oh.
Yeah, we watched Lost in Space all the time. Yep. Well, I'm kind of hit and miss. Sometimes on trivia I get it, but the next day I get it. It's a little late, but on that button thing would scare me. They have remakes of Lost in Space on Netflix. I don't know if I could watch a remake though. It was so absolutely horrible that it was part of its charm. A lot, most of its remake charm. Is horrible. It was, and it also predated Star Trek even. So it was really, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was when I was a little kid, so it was in the 60s.
Okay.
I think it was in black and white when it started. Oh, and then they had, pardon me, they had this horrible, despicable guy on there too, Dr. Smith. He was just despicable, and he was always trying to bargain with. I don't know why I even remember this. I think anyway. He would always try to bargain with the aliens to take him back to Earth, and just he was the quintessential creep, and yes. Nobody liked Dr. Smith. He was not likable, but they were all pretty nice to him. And then there was a young guy who was in love with the pretty girl, and he didn't stand up, or he did stand up to Dr. Smith, but
sounds like pretty standard storylines.
Yeah, it is. It is well done. Well, I'll have to check it out. But I like the old one. See, Hilda now, she knows that Dr. Smith was evil. Such a generic name, too.
Yeah.
Hi, Vicky from Oklahoma. Do you know Toby Keith? He lives in Oklahoma. I want Toby Keith to come to my backyard and just do a couple sets. Just a couple acoustic sets. So if you do run into him, will you tell him about me? Susan, my memory may not be that amazing. I may be making this all up. I do have a good imagination. So, Angela Cartwright and June Lockhart. That's exactly right, Linda. That's right. June Lockhart, Lassie's mother. It's almost time. We'll start here in just a minute. That's right, Card Monkey. You still have his address. I was almost to look at. I may look him up still. I might just have a great idea for him. His business probably needs a little idea, right? It's Fun Friday. Patty's here.
Yay.
Good. We've got Jamie in the back row in Wichita, Kansas with her pumpkin scones already.
Yeah.
Was there a Dr. Smith punchline? I don't recall. I can't even he was just so. His mouth, it was ugly. Everything about him was, maybe he was a nice guy, but he would have to be a great actor. All right. Are we ready? to drop some
Yeah.
stamps, get some inks, do some things. Let's take Ashley off for just a minute. Thank you guys for being here and talking to us about all the fun things of Lost in Space. And we'll be right back to start right proper. Thanks, Ashley. See you in a minute.
Yeah.
Hello, American Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University, and your intrepid hostess on Craft Roulette. You know, last week I think I forgot to say it, your intrepid hostess on Craft Roulette. That's okay. This is Craft Roulette. We are here every 6:30s on Friday nights. And we do a little card improvisation based on some parameters set that we spin for on a wheel. We bring in wonderful guests, and we've got a really great one tonight. She's been here before. This is her second time. Her name is Ashley Young. You're going to meet her in just a minute. But first, let me think. I have my little sheet here. A little bit of housekeeping. One thing is you got to do everything is down in, actually, let's just do this. Everything's down in the description. If you want to know all the links to all the fun stuff that we do on the internet, it's all right there. There's a Facebook group, there's Fun University, there's whatever. It's all right there. Just check it out. Thank you guys for being here, for moderating. Appreciate you. I see Ellen. I don't know if anybody else is here, but Mr. Producer. One thing we had happen this week, and I'll hit this briefly. Gina Smith, engineer, viewer, wonderful email from her. So sweet and thoughtful. But she pointed out that I had changed the parameters on the projects and that we no longer had as many projects as that number, that whoa number that Mr. Producer always says in our video. That we had actually dropped our parameter numbers, and so we fixed it. So thank you, Gina Smith. We appreciate your pointing that out. Merry math is a real thing, and it doesn't count that high. So we need you. We need you out there. We do have a new patron we want to welcome, Lisa Welpley. And happy birthday to longtime viewer Angela Steinhoff and Darcy. We hope you're having a great day. Angela took the day off. So did our guest tonight. So I don't know if anybody was working today. But we do want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. Tomorrow is our scrapbook game. I will try to talk a little bit more about that during the show. But if you like Craft Roulette and what we do with card making, which is when we made it a game, we've also made scrapbooking a game. So we do it once a month, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. I'm seeing lots of nice people in the chat. If you are new here, please let us know. If you're here to cheer on Miss Ashley, please let us know that too. She would love to see you. Like Mr. Young is in the audience. So we thank you so much for joining us. Let's see what else. You know what? There's not much more, but there is merch. You like my shirt? Ashley's got one on too. She's got the white version on. We do have merch in our shop if you want to support Craft Roulette. All over the world you can do this. You can proudly wear your Craft Roulette shirt. I was wearing my Fun University shirt the other day, which there isn't merch for yet. But I was wearing a Fun University shirt, and somebody said, "Is that a real place?" And I said, "I'm the real place. They're right here." So anyway, you just never know who's going to look at Craft Roulette. What the heck? I had another idea for another shirt today too, by the way. I have to write that down. I won't forget. Okay, just remember that I won't forget. Let's welcome from Canada, we had 2 Canadians in a row now. Oh, Luna just jumped down. Ashley Young from Toronto. Welcome. Our kitty cat Luna has been sitting in the pink chair all this time and just
she might
got
come up
down.
to say hi closer. We'll see.
Okay. All right. Luna and Kerwin kind of are friends. So anyway, well, welcome to Craft Roulette the second time.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, heck, you're here every week anyway. In the chat.
Almost.
You're almost like, yeah, you are like almost always here. And you always send in these cute and adorable cards. We can tell them a mile away. When I open one, I go, I know whose that is. It's you. It's so cute.
Thank you.
Your style is cute. You're a lawn fawn kind of girl.
Yes.
And that's just a happy
Yeah.
little card. That's a happy thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I described it last time as like any card that would be totally fine to give to like a 3-year-old child is something that I will like.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's all right.
So
That's
sweet. Mhm.
3-year-olds have impeccable taste, and they'll let you know if they don't like it. I think it was
Mhm.
when my daughter, she was 3 or 4, and her grandmother used to always give a toy and an item of clothing. That's what she always did. And so my daughter was opening her package, and she just looked at it and she goes, "I hope this isn't another icky dress." So they will
Amazing.
tell you, those little kids, if it's a good idea or not. So
They're
if a
so
3-year-old
honest.
likes your cards, you got it. You got it made.
Oh
Last time
yeah.
you were here, we had a slim line, which, hot or cold? Did you love it, or were you lukewarm?
I loved it. I love
You
slimline,
did
and
love it.
slimline is there's no fancy flaps or folds or anything to worry about, so it was easy for me.
Okay. And you had blue plus 2 other colors, which you found pretty easy, I think, as I recall.
Mhm.
But the one that you really liked was critters. You
Yes.
had
Which I
critters. And I remember you just
yeah.
were so excited when you got critters, because Lawn Fawn is Crittersville.
Yes.
And you did a great job. You got a few things ready for the wheel last time. You had some critters already stamped. Do you have some this time?
I do, just in case. I like looked at a few of the parameters and thought of a few things, and
There
I
you
like
go.
to prepare. You can't really prepare for this. And I don't usually
No.
like when I'm here during the week watching, I don't prepare
Hmm.
anything at all, but just knowing I'm going to be live and I have to do it in a certain time, just
I
trying to
know.
do anything I could do to like help myself.
Yeah, but if we're here till midnight, we're here till midnight. I'll be asleep on the on the desk, and you guys can
I'll be the
just
last
listen
one
to
left.
me snore. There's
There she
Miss
is.
Luna.
There she is.
She's back. Welcome back, Luna. Do you want? She's going to take a little face bath there. I love how kitties do that.
Hmm.
Um, and then confetti. Confetti was the random parameter, and I ended up loving that parameter because all of the cards were so clever the way they had been used the parameter of confetti, and they was so happy. It was
Hmm.
like an instant happy card, and I'd never
Yes.
thought of confetti being that much powerful, having that much power, but it really did. It was just cute and
Hmm.
darling. It was like if you needed something, if you need to make a card a little bit happier than others, put a little confetti on it. And there was lots of different confettis. You can go to craftroulette.live and scroll back to episode number 62, and see on Hit Gallery, and you can see all the different cards. They were just, I remember they were just really cute. I didn't look at them today, but they really were fun. So I hope
Yeah.
we get something good this time too.
I hope so. When I came upstairs to sit in my craft room, my husband, the last thing he said to me was, "I hope the wheel is nice to you." So
Aw.
he knows what to say, and I hope it is.
That would be a good T-shirt. May the wheel be kind. May the wheel be
Yeah,
nice to you.
I would buy that.
No kidding. We're at the mercy of this silly thing. 24
Mhm.
little different temptations to Dr. Smithus. But
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Angela says that she likes lawn fawn, and she's definitely older than 3. Well, it's your birthday. You're feeling it right now.
Good.
Yeah, Robin said, your husband says you love slimline cards. See, I wouldn't have, but you like scenes, so it gives you
Mhm.
more space. So
Yeah, yeah.
if you had to rank your favorite cards, where would it be on your top 3?
Um, Gosh, I think everyone says A2. I feel like
I know.
if that's my favorite.
It's such an easy
Sunlight
size.
is probably second. Yeah, just easy.
Wow, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Because some people
Yeah.
just like the 6x6, they absolutely can't tolerate it because it's got so much space. And a lot of people don't like slimlines. I'm not too crazy about them, but
No.
no. But I
So
can
what's your
handle them.
favorite card type?
Gosh, I'm an A2 person. That sounds so.
I know it sounds lame. You don't want to say
I've
it,
made
but you.
so. I know. I probably made thousands of them, at least
Yeah.
at least 1,000 of them. I'm not sure, but
Yeah. It seems like the
hundreds.
supplies are designed for it. And like, you get dies that are shaped for A2 and then like you
Yeah.
prep A2 card bases and it's just easy.
Yeah, and most stamps fit on them well, and so proportionately we are set up to do A2s.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know. Proportionately and habitually. So
Yes. It's okay. We
just
can
yeah.
embrace it. It's
It's
fine.
an easy walk in the park. Hopefully we'll get something good tonight. But
Hmm.
you never know. Never know. Well, if you have never been to Craft Roulette, we do have a little video. And I know that you all are waiting to hear Mr. Producer say it. What's he say? He says, whoa. And then it's real cute. If you've never been here, when he says that, watch the chat because all of a sudden it explodes with all these woes, and it's very, very fun. It's woe is us. But anyway, then we're going to look at the no. Then we're going to look at the submissions from last week, which are fantastic. So don't leave, and they're all automated time-wise, so it just goes right past real well, and I don't slow down. And then we're going to bring Miss Ashley back after that, and then it will be wheel time. So, Miss Ashley, you got a good start. Luna, you're doing a great job. Supporting actress, I'm not sure which one is. But we will be right back after this. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
Whoa! There they are. You guys are players, all of you. I appreciate you. Yep, I thought we had 75, but with submissions last week, and it was episode 75, and that was very clever. But if you count Jess's submission, it went to 76. So I did count correctly. It's always Mary math, though. It's true. I don't even count right. So it makes sense. Look at all those contributions that we've had. We're getting so close to 3,000. This is episode 76, and so
Over 100 this week.
yeah, if we could go over 100 this week. We've never gone that high. Do you think we could do it? We could try, guys. We can try. Have your husband make a card. We'd love that. Anyway, last week, the parameters that we had to work within, we had to make a window card, and that's fun to see how people interpret that. The colors, we had to have red background somehow, which is also really fun to watch. I love watching the cards go by and go, look how they used it. Look how they used it. You had to have some kind of fruit. We had some fermented fruit. We had some fruit pies. We didn't have any Pop-Tarts. They don't have real fruit anyway. And we had a lot of apples, strawberries, and cherries. And then you had to do something in the corner. So it was, that was a new parameter too that we'd never had. So I made this card. I changed it quite a bit. So if you go ahead, Mr. Producer. And I changed it, and so the little sentiment was hidden behind the little apples. There they are. I also added some paper on the back of my apples so they weren't so ugly. And I put a piece of vellum over it just because I was feeling it. This is our contributor map from last week. Look at you guys all over the world sending in things. Lots of people in Canada and the United States. Say hello to your pin. We had a fun guest. We had Jess McAfee for the first time. She's also a Canadian girl. She was very delightful and she made a cute little card. She's a lawn fawn kind of girl too. Thank you, Jess. She's also, Rhea, is sponsoring 2 giveaways tonight based on the people that sent in cards in this show. Not this week, but the people that you will be seeing their cards here in just a minute. They are sponsoring 2 giveaways, $25 gift certificates to, I want to say it right, Scrap and Stamp. So thank you, Rhea. We look forward to giving those away here at the end of the show. Make sure you stay if you're on this board for sure. You're not going to want to miss it. All right, shall we? Here we go. Lou Ann Johnson, first card. She probably has her card made already. Anna York from Oregon. Only pomegranate. Melanie Foy from Arizona. Danica Burlingame from Georgia. Berta Sadler. Her second submission. We all liked it. Betty Penny. There's a video on this one too on the site. Well done. Lisa Wise from Colorado. Her first. Well done. We love it. Jackie Rip. Her 9. Well, this is another one, but another story. Denise Gwynn from Louisiana. Her 25th. See how she did her window? Sherry Pemberton from Missouri, 20, Yahoo. Ann Moen from Wisconsin, her 16th. Sharon Castor from the Red Chair in Ohio, her 12th consecutive. Mary Moisen, also another video that goes with this. Terry Wygan from Florida, her 12th. Amy Kay from Norwalk, so cute. Mary Neighbor brought the gnome, number 35. Thank you, Mary. Kim Wolf from New Mexico, her 10th. Always has a girl. Christina Pazmino from Ecuador, her 20th. Well done, Christina. Melissa Johnson from Illinois, her 7th. Sue Masner, 60. She's our 3rd in, I'll tell you about it. Well Ask from Sweden, who is up in the middle of the night watching. Stacy Freer from Montana, or Fryer on the 20th. Judy G from Michigan, 34 thereabouts. Catherine Taylor, Washington, her 15th. Grandma Gay from Texas, her 9th. Partridge in a Pear Tree. Stacy Burns from New York, her 15th. See through? Ashley Young, our guest tonight, right there, her 11th. Look how cute. Lisa Stanley from California, her 25th. Angela Steinhoff from Wisconsin, her 37th. Magic Window. Kay Wearer from her 23rd from Wisconsin. Teresa, her 15th, ready for school. Brenda Gentry from Utah, her 29th. Debbie Walker from California, her 7th, complete with an envelope. Deanna Thomas, her 2nd. Well done, Deanna. Kathy Herring from Wisconsin, 40th in a row. Very, very impressive. Rachel Schofield, her 14th. She's saving the sentiment. Wendy Jarvis, 28. It wasn't the last one this time. Allison Cope, her 13th. Also one of our guest crafters. Rachel Castle from Indiana, number 31. Ready for fall. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis, her 53rd consecutive, another Partridge in the Pear Tree. Kimberly Cronauer, her 18th. Lots of windows. Arlene Finnegan from Pennsylvania, her 12th. Your grape. Julie Sanders from Delaware, her 9th. I saw you in the group. Camille Ernst from Illinois, her 7th. Very sweet. Heather Huang from New York, her 23rd. Yahoo! Lynn Springle from Sheboygan, her 19th. Well done. Ava Ballon from Naples, her 33rd. Mercy girl. 5K Limon from Florida, her 42nd. Smurf Murphy from California, her 36th consecutive. Well done. Rose Duberstein's here, Arizona, her 33rd. Arlene DeTizio from Reading, number 23. Bonnie Knack from Wisconsin, her 16th. Pretty. Deanna Delasante, her 14th. Love it. Carol Sanguinetti, her 26th. We all like those mice. Vicki Tillett from North Carolina, her 32nd. Guys blow me away. Kim Blackburn from Texas, 17. That's very cute. Patty Beck, 70 in a row. Everybody give it up. Anne Shackles from Australia, her 11th. I can't believe that. Rebecca F. from Ohio, her 4th. Poor panda. Vicky Ruda from the UK, her 35th. Thank you, Vicky. Jackie Muller from South Australia, her 40th. I love those zero numbers. Hilda Nelville Chiz, her 37th. Very pretty. Valine Mays from Oregon, 25. Pie. Gina Smith from New York, her 11th. Love that gold. Christina Bromi, 34 from Sweden. Skitty Santa. Elaine Anderson from Utah, her 19th. So cute. Bonnie Swakowitz, her 31st consecutive submission. Well done. Karen Goddard from Australia, her 26th. Margaret from Indiana, her 7th. Cute way she did that. Heidi Ryan from Washington, her 23rd. Guys. Larissa Woolley from Lawton, her 20th. Very handsome. Jeannie Coelho from California, her 1st. Well done. You've been watching, though. Linda Gorman from Ohio, her 7th. Kathy Nelson, South Carolina, her 24th. Isn't that cute? Lisa Welpley from Illinois, her 3rd. Super darling. And that's it. Hey, that wasn't so bad, was it? That 76 cards go by pretty fast when you don't talk about them all. When Mr. Producer puts them on a little timer so I can't slow anything down. He used to give me the buttons. That was a mistake, and it used to go on and on and on. Then we had our own show just to talk about the cards, and that went on and on. It was like we did 2 hours of card review, and it got really ridiculous. So, but I could do it. I mean, if there's anything I can do, it's talk about cards. So anyway, thank you guys. You know, I think we should shoot for 100. Even if we fall short, we'll still have a lot, I bet. Why not? Why not? Share with your friends right now and say, hey, we're looking. If you have been sitting on the sidelines going, I don't know. What if they don't like it? What if they say something mean? We're not. We aren't. And I will go take care of them if they do. They're not. They're wonderful people. And right, Biddy Penny, they're awesome submissions. Okay, let me tell you a couple things. You can do video submissions too. Biddy Penny and Mary Moisen both have done that for the last week. If you go to craftroulette.live, hit the last week's submit or show. You can do gallery and see all of those at your leisure and just relax and enjoy the ideas. And then you can also hit process videos and you can see other people making their cards, which is very, very fun. Another thing, Patty Beck, give it up. That girl, 70 in a row. That means she started on episode number 5 and has never stopped. That's an addiction. This is an addiction. That's right. It really is. But I think that's just outstanding. 9 behind her is Jackie Rip. We're not really, we're not in a race or anything. We're just here to encourage each other and have some fun making some cards with a lovely hobby. And then Jack and Sue Masner is right behind her. So after that, it's Ellen Card Monkey Jervis, who has done it week after week after week. You guys all blow my mind. I really, really appreciate you. All right. What else do we need to do? Shall we bring back Ashley? Are you ready? She's smiling. Luna's sleeping. Ashley smiling, as long as we have those right, and it's not Luna smiling and Ashley sleeping, we're good to go.
We're both ready in our own ways.
Did you see some ideas that maybe you can use tonight?
Yeah, I mean, as long as the parameters allow, but there's always inspiration in these cards.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. And there's some really nice ones this last week.
Yeah, fruitcake.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that there was fruitcake in there. Wasn't that funny? And Fruit of the Looms. We didn't have any Fruit of the Looms. Somebody had mentioned that last week, but I'm glad we didn't have any of those. But you could have, because it's all about expression here and interpretive creativity. So it's, you never know what you're going to get. So, all right. Yeah. We, every week, before we spin the wheel, we talk about vetoes. We have lists of parameters that we choose from, and I try to keep them a little fresh. I can't change them all every time, but I do change some every once in a while. And then we give our patrons, because we're a community-sponsored show, the option to vote something off the parameter list each week. So what that means is the wheel can't make us use that parameter. Now, if it turns out that the parameter is flexible enough that you can use any veto, you can use any vetoed parameter if you'd like, and you can fit it in. But it just means that the wheel can't be bossy about it. So just FYI, that's coming up. It'll make more sense to you in just a second. But the patrons voted off. Oh, we got to get our parameters up. Look at them. Whoa. 33,007. No, wait, what is it? 330, I'm just learning it. 331,776. I did it without even looking at a cue card. You know how Mr. Producer told me it was 1776, the year the United States was born. So now I know it forever. So now look at there, Gina. All the projects are different. So we are truly are at 331,776. Whoa. Oh my gosh. So anyway, they get to vote off something out of the color parameter column, something from element, and something from random. This week they voted off, you guys, you're hurting me here. They voted off orange +2, number 14. They know I love orange, but I'll sneak it in there if I can. The element that they voted off is camping. Good choice. I'm not a camper. And random masking. The wheel can't make us use orange +2 colors, do something with camping, and use masking. Now, I asked Miss Ashley before the show if she had something she wanted to ixnay on the board bay, and she said she does. What is it?
I would veto sales tag, if that is still
sales
on the parameters.
Tag. I think it's still there.
That was the one that I couldn't figure out what I would do.
I think I've got some ideas on it, but no reason to talk about it now. But anyway, we'll talk about it.
I'd like to see somebody else do it.
I know. Well, maybe next week one of our guests will have it.
Yeah,
you just never know. No, it's just fine. That's just fine. And next week also will be September. So I will be freshening these up. This is the last week for summer sports, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. I don't know what to tell you. You have been avoiding it all summer long, but maybe we'll get it tonight. Okay, I'm seeing some spins. So let's give it a warm up. Yeah, I think sales tag is a little bit nebulous maybe, but I think it could be really fun. Okay, here we go. Well, that didn't work much. Or project. What will we do tonight, Mr. Wheel? You're getting a good choice. 24. Your favorite. The wheel has a crush on you, Ashley. That's all I can say.
That's a good one.
You're going to get to do whatever project you want to do.
I'll take it.
Yep, we're good. Colors. I know a lot of people are going, A2, yeah.
We just talked
what
about
colors
that.
will we use? Yes. Number 4, vintage colors. Now, you're a bright person, but we can talk about this in just a minute.
Okay.
What element? Summer sports?
Whoa!
I do not have any kind of power. I had a feeling it was going to come up. But vintage and summer sports, how interesting. But at least you got your favorite. I really don't have any. I'm going to be so accused of fixing the wheel. This is not that show. Okay, random. What was that show? And it was like a big scandal because they were fixed in the 50s. It wasn't Lost in Space. 15, weaving. Of course. Yes, weaving. I'd probably be weaving by the end of the night. Robin, okay, your husband's excited for vintage colors.
He's a vintage person, yeah. He loves vintage stuff.
Oh, Sharon from the red chair is going, no. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay,
I think
so
I'm gonna need
favorite
you to
cards.
explain-
You guys just enjoy that, okay? Just enjoy that. Just concentrate on the good stuff. And then we'll just get through the rest. Remember, we're going for 100 cards. There's no problem here. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jackie's already getting a vision, so it's happening. Yep, Barbara Matthews, whammy. I am not an ounce, not an iota, not a jot or a tittle worth of power. And that is hilarious. Vintage colors. What comes to mind when I say vintage colors to you, Miss Ashley?
Yeah, I was going to ask you to explain that a bit more, but if I have to think about it, I would think like browns with some fading, or another direction could be like, I've been very into like mid-century. And a lot of colors in mid-century design are like deep, kind of like rustic colors, like mustard, forest green, rust red. So that is kind of coming to my brain, but how to incorporate that with summer sports is tricky. And I need you to explain weaving because I don't know what that is.
Well, yep, I kind of need to explain weaving to me too. Sepia, that's a good point. Bicycles, Heather's got, she's saying she's happy. Heather usually likes kind of a vintage look too. She's got a lot of paper that has vintage colors. Burgundy, navy, plum, liking that, Sharon. Gardening is your summer sport, Marie Stewart. That's excellent. Now we're starting to think of things like that. It's, I think when we've talked about summer sports, we've brought it up before, and with kind of trepidation and fear. But there's so much, anything you do. How about the beach in the summer, or lake living in the summer, fishing, golf? Ooh, never. Biking, walking the dog. Shopping could be even a summer sport to some people. Volleyball. I'm not a sports person. Baseball. Hockey would probably be a little harder to deal with, but
I played in the summer.
But Steven, Mr. Producer, played hockey in the summer. So, yep, swimming is coming in. 50s would be, it's hard to believe that 50s would be vintage, but 50s could be vintage.
We lost Ashley.
Okay, we lost Ashley. She said she's done with this weaving and she's gone. No, she'll come right back. There, she's coming back already. Mid-century is all about black, white, pink, and turquoise. Oh, yeah. So, one thing you can do, you can go, don't close our window, but you can open another window and just Google color palettes, vintage color palettes, and you'll get a whole bunch of ideas. Biking, swimming, volleyball. Yes, fishnet. Sailing sport, excellent tubing. Yeah, now you guys are talking like crazy. Motorsports, if that's your thing, absolutely. We want a card from you, Robin. Yachting, oh, all the time, darling. I'm just always out on the yacht in the summer.
Sports, like sitting.
Sitting. Yes, you could be watching sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sitting. Swinging. How about swinging? That's kind of what I used to do, just swinging on the back porch. So, okay, weaving. Weaving's an interesting little twist, isn't it? Weaving is just going to be putting some strips of something together, or twine, or ribbon, or something or other where they interlock one way or the other. Something where it's going warp weave. Something's going over, something's going under, something's going over. And if it's just one or two places, it's still weaving. So Mr. Producer Smarty Pants said he has just said, how about something, a bicycle or with a basket on it? There, you'd have it all there. A woven basket. Oh, isn't this fun?
That's a good idea.
Oh, it's just surfing. Oh, yes. A basket weave embossing folder. Oh, smart people out there in here too. Yes. Oh, you guys have this. We're going for 100. Let's do it. I think we can do it. Yeah, a bicycle with something in it. Yeah.
Plaid is woven.
What? A plaid is woven? Oh, Marilyn. I'm getting absolutely hot. I'm so excited here. This is going to be so much fun. I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is going to be so much fun. You're going to go do your scraps, Bitty Penny? I go to scraps with it. All right. Let's do this summer, our favorite card, vintage colors, summer sports and weaving. Let's do it. Shall we, Ashley?
Okay, let's do it.
We're going to excuse Ashley here for a minute to go hyperventilate, breathe into a bag, and then she can come back here in just a minute and wow us with whatever she's going to do. You know, you've got that little woven tent thing. That's a summer sport. Your little critters in that tent with that plaid that you had. Just get that card out.
Throw it in. Done.
We would miss too much of you not doing something cute. But, yeah, so we're going to dismiss her for a minute. We'll do a little bit of her mail call and stuff like that, and we'll be right back with Ashley when she's ready. Thank you. Come back, though. All righty. We do have mail call. If you want to send us something, you can just send it to Mary Gun Fun at P.O. Box 480566 KCMO 64148. It's the nicest post office in the city, and I'm glad to go out there every week. What we do is if you write on a Post-it or just a little piece of note in there, then I display your card behind me for a while, and then we go ahead and give it away to the nursing home down the street. So I got a couple really, really cute things. Look at this. Whoops, look at that. It was printed. She made it upside down. Isn't that interesting? No, this is from Bonnie, and she, yes, it is. I was just panicked there for a second. She made this beautiful card. And I had sent her this little stamp, just a little something, and she used it so well. And then she said she was crafting with a friend, and these were just some little bits and bobs that were left over. But these are like little jewels in there. Just absolutely a gorgeous card. And then she stamped inside and wrote me a gorgeous little note. It was just precious. And I do so. Look at that. Maybe you can get an idea from this layout for tonight's card. You just never know. I think it's just, how about a little basket there on a bicycle? Bicycle built for two. So anyway, thank you so much, Bonnie. I really, really appreciate your kind words and your beautiful card. This is from Ava. Ava is so fun. This is to Mary Gunn, she who brings the fun. She spells correctly. She's so smart. And she sent me this beautiful card. Look at that layout. Maybe I should take note of that and try something along those lines. Wrote me a sweet little note and said, every Friday night is fun night. And we do have a good time. Archery. Yes, archery. This is just charming. And then she said, oh, I wrote inside that one. So she sent me another one to send down the street to the nursing home. Look at those. Aren't those pretty? Very, very pretty. And then she also sent a little stamp set for me to throw in to one of our prize packages. So that is super, with some sequins, and I will be so happy to do that. And just throw it all in as is. That will be great. I have a whole bunch of little prize packages. This week, I'm not going to be giving any of them away, but I'm prepared. But thank you so much, Ava, for your kindness. You are fun. You really are. She always leaves lots of really great little funny things in our group, which is Craft Roulette Show Facebook group. You can join it simply by going answering the questions, and you're automatically accepted. So, because we accept nice people, and I know you're nice. What else? What else? Oh, tomorrow we do have the scrapbook game. What that is all about is I am a big scrapbooker. I love scrapbooking. I think it's like one of the best things in the world to do. We made a game. This was in a layout that I made last week or last month, and it's a game, and it's really fun. So if you like Craft Roulette, you might like our gamified version of scrapbooking too. They're not exactly the same. Oh, that's what I was going to tell. The way you get to be at the scrapbook game, it's a private Facebook group, and the way that you get there is to become a Club Fun member on our Patreon page. That's all there is to it. And then you're automatically accepted. I think Mr. Producer is going to put that in the chat so you can check it out. That also opens all the doors to our Patreon benefits, like behind the scenes content and voting and all those fun things. Oh, a tennis racket is woven. Smart. Oh my goodness. It's going to be hard. Now it's not going to be a matter of, oh, I can't think of anything. It's going to be a matter of which one am I going to do? You guys are stretching my brain here. So, Miss Ashley is back at her our messy desk, except hers is not messy. And are you ready, Miss Ashley? Miss Ashley? She might not. She may not have her. Here she is. Are you ready to come back? Okay. Why don't you come on in then and tell us, give us a little walkthrough on what you're planning to do.
Okay, so I have some stamped images here with some cute critters on scooters, which I thought would fit with the summer sports.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm going to use. And for the background, I'm going to do some plaid stenciling with some vintage colors. So this is like what I think when I think vintage, kind of more like mid-century, I think. So that'll kind of be a bit of weaving, if plaid counts as weaving. And then I'll have the critters, so that's vintage colors, weaving, summer sports, and A2 size card because I'm struggling enough with the other things.
There you go.
I need a win.
I think that's wonderful. Well done.
Yeah.
That's really good. Your brain is on fire. It's really, really good. I like it. Thank you for that. You know, that reminds me. You guys are reminding. I do have this little. This is like not a wove. It looks. That's not. It's picnicking. Would that be? There's a basket. This is picnicking. A woven basket. I may pull this one out.
It's like two birds with one stone.
Yeah, I like that. And then probably an A2 because it's just a walk in the park that way.
There's enough going on already.
Well, you could be watching this. You could be picnicking while you watch a summer sport. You could have a little sign over here, 2 summer sports. And then you could just be sitting there enjoying a summer sport. Well, that may be pushing it. But I do have a basket, if nothing else. So let's see what else. My favorite, I'm going to do an A2 vintage. It kind of depends on what we're going to do. But I kind of like the yellowy stuff. You know, like a postcard kind of thing. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Maybe a little bit of this color. Now, what usually happens is I get these things out and then I never use any of them. Maybe some brown.
How amazing is it that summer sports got picked? What were the chances?
Weird. Well, 1 in 24.
Oh,
Just
true.
like every
Thank
week.
you.
Yep. Just like every week. 1 in 24. But it does seem very odd, doesn't it? And I'm really honest to Pete. I do not have any kind of control over it. There's no like little,
Yeah.
I just, I thought it might happen though. I did.
Yeah. Well, the fact that the wheel is just literally a wheel that you spin, I don't know how you could rig that. It's not like a
Right.
computerized thing.
Right.
So-
I don't have any kind of tricks up my sleeve under the table or anything. Okay, I gotta find something. Tractor pole. Here's a tractor. Hi, Fergie. So maybe a tractor pole comes to mind. You beat me last time. There's also summer sport. Well, it's not really sports. That would be something else. Like county fair competitions. That doesn't make sense. Summer
Sporting
sports.
events.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess there's some wiggle room in how you define it, which is nice.
Yeah, and gardening.
Yeah.
We talked about that. I think I did something smart, which usually means I lose it forever, but I think I did something smart, which was put a bunch of vintage, quote unquote, vintage looking stamps, which I don't have to use, in one place. Now, where'd I put them? It almost always means it's lost forever. These are my scrapbooking ones, I think. Ooh, going to a summer sport. Well, you're going to be done, and I'm still looking for a
No,
stamp.
I don't think so. You're safe with me.
Just slow down. Yeah, those are not the ones. I wonder what I did with them for real, but that's okay. I'll find something else. For real, though. Now it's kind of bugging me. Okay, I'll look for something else. I've got to walk over the dog each time.
Aww.
Okay, if you hear a big thud, it's because I just walked over the dog and didn't quite make it. Okay, there's walking the dog. That is something I do right there. I do walk the dog.
Walking
Every
that's movement.
morning. That's about as sporty as I get.
Does the dog
Another
wake
little
you
bicycle.
up to be walked?
No, I don't wake up early. I don't go to bed late, but I don't get up early. There's a cute little bicycle. I think I'll do this. But he does come in and check on me. And Boomer. He likes to come in and he jumps up on the bed and gives me a big kiss and says, "Oh, I can't believe it. You're still here and I'm still here and this is just the best world. And I love everybody. And, did you have a good night? I know I did. And I'm just so glad to see you." And then he gets down on my yeah. And then he gets down on my feet and goes back to sleep. He's just adorable.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kerwin's probably off, like, catching some mice or something already.
Who knows?
Off in his own world.
Who knows? He is, yep. He's on his own time frame. It's never, I don't know what stamps I have here. There we go. But he's a good boy. So you've had your dog over, you have a retriever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just over a year now.
Yeah. And it was your first summer with him. Did you guys go out for ice cream?
We did. Actually, it was shortly after the last time I was here on Craft Roulette, because you had mentioned you had mentioned you did it to take your dogs to an ice cream shop. I forget which one, but yeah, we took her down the road and she had her first vanilla ice cream and she was very happy.
Pretty much a life changer, isn't it? It is like a whole new world once you get ice cream in a dog. Well,
yeah,
Leah,
she was loving it.
There's my girl, Leah. She's the one that Kerwin does as Kerwin, please. She's my daughter that discovered Kerwin. And yeah, she's the cat rescuer. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. She is a good girl. All right, I think I'm going to change a little bit here. I think I'm going to sponge this and then cut it into chunks or strips. Let's see.
What did you
Something
settle
in the
on for your
trash.
sport?
Walking the dog.
Ah, okay, nice.
Yeah,
Very cute.
that's my style. I thought at one point in my life I would be able to do sports. It was a lie, and I'm just, I thought tennis would be
understand.
cute. They've got those cute little skirts, and they just kind of stand there and every once in a while hit a ball. And I thought, well, maybe that's something I could do. But you're supposed to hit it
It
very
requires
often.
coordination.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there that at first glance you just don't know. and you have to keep doing it too. That's you can't just like, oh, I hit the ball once, I'm good. That was a win. You have to stand there for several hours in the same hot shoes and keep doing the same hot thing. And I don't know. It just kind of lost its allure pretty quickly.
Yeah, I get it. I am not a sports person either, so
no,
I am with you.
Yeah,
It's
just
I was always a
other
person
things
that
I'd rather do.
Skipped summer camp, skipped gym class whenever I could, made up excuses.
Oh gosh, yes. Fast.
Too bad.
Fast and furious. I'm now as on the other side. It's like, the teachers all knew they were excuses.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever. And it's like, why bother messing with her? She's not going to give in. So anyway, it was, yep, I hated all that stuff.
Yes,
and I think I did the balance beam once really well, and I thought that was pretty good, and I thought I was kind of good at it, and like Olympian type stuff. But not at all. Burlap's very woven, I think, Hilda, now.
Oh,
I would think so.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think it's a great one. Thanks, Leah. Yes, Leah is an excellent writer, Sharon. She is an excellent writer.
Wow. She
can tell a story. Sometimes they're even true, aren't they, Leah? She's pretty good at silly stories, too. Oh, my.
She's so good at telling stories, she actually believes
it. Mr. Producer said, I'm not going to say it. You know what brothers and sisters are like. Oh, okay, these are going to be my little woven things. Like so. Is she going to fit on there? Or maybe this side.
Are you weaving with paper?
I am.
Ooh, I was thinking of trying that, but I was scared. So maybe you'll inspire me.
I taught a kid that I was working with how to weave paper, and he was so excited about everything in life anyway, but he looked up at me like that was the best thing he'd ever learned. It was so cute. It was like, whoa, this is so cool, weaving. We'd read a story about it, and it was like, I thought it was just the best. It was such an easy job. Yeah, he was adorable. He was the one who would say, to infinity and be gone. What does Leah say? I still maintain I have ridden an elephant in India, and she cannot. I don't know about that. She believes it. She has never ridden an elephant in India, to my knowledge. She did ride an elephant in Colorado Springs at the zoo. And that was enough, I guess. It probably just took her right into another world. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's okay. That Colorado Springs, India. Very unknown place, but yeah. Okay. I'm going to try. This may not be how it ends, but we're going to do it this way. We're just going to stamp right on top of this green. You rode an elephant, Sharon, from the red chair?
Oh,
You guys are adventuresome.
a cool experience.
That is. If I just do a couple little strips, I wonder if I could just. Okay, Grandma Gay, can I fussy cut straight lines? I don't know. I just want some little strips. Crest white strips.
Hopefully not.
Do they still make those?
I don't know. I've never tried them. I would think so. I don't know why they
I would
wouldn't.
think they could, yeah. Okay, so if we do that, one more maybe. How's your card coming along? You're doing the cute little coloring?
Yeah, I'm trying to incorporate some of the vintage colors. So I'm just trying to figure out which markers to use to match with the ones that I ink blended already.
Mm-hmm.
But
so when you do your Copics, oh, I've got some questions. I have some fabulous questions from our patrons. Judy G. Oh, this is kind of fun with the favorite card thing. Is there any card that you absolutely dislike making? And why? Audience can answer that too. You bet. You check, guys. You always have opinions. I love it. So, yes. So what are your thoughts? Is there anything that you hate do or dislike? She didn't say hate. Is there anything you dislike doing?
Yeah, I'm interested to see what the chat says, because I feel like a common one has to be like everyone's card that they dislike making is sympathy cards. That's like never a fun card to make. No. But I think like other than that one, I always struggle when pretty. Like oh yeah, they can be so pretty, but like they're not. I don't find them as fun to make, which is like I know. I mean they have a good place because they make the person feel better, which is important. But it doesn't like bring up my inner happiness, which is selfish maybe. But
no. Yeah, well, you have strong feelings towards somebody. It's painful.
Exactly. I always also struggle with when people ask me to make cards with very specific things that they want that are like very formal. Like sometimes people ask me to make like really formal wedding cards. And I just like, I'm like, how do I include my lawn fawn critters in that? It's hard.
Yeah. Mr. Producer said, real specific things like your favorite card with vintage colors, summer sports, and weaving.
Well, yes and no, because the parameters and like one of the reasons I come back to Craft Roulette every week is because the parameters are specific, but they're also like they let you do your thing. So like if you've looked at my submissions, you'll see like I've managed to incorporate my cute critters into like all of them.
You have.
I can figure out how to do what I like, but still stay in the parameters. Whereas like if someone's like, I want a really formal black and white card with flowers and that's it, then I'm like, how do I do that?
Yeah. I get you. I do.
I struggle.
I don't think that sounds like a lot of fun either. The formal cards, I have trouble with those. I don't have a lot of ability. I always feel very uncomfortable being a serious card maker. I don't know. I think the formal ones feel like they're very serious and it's just
exactly.
I don't know. Yes. It puts me on too much. It puts just the ones that I feel like they put too much pressure to be something that I'm not. And
exactly. It's exactly the pressure to be something that you're not is what stresses me out when I'm card baking. So
yeah, I just don't go there.
Yeah.
But, so that's a good question, though. I think that's, and I never really thought that through, but I think that's more true than not.
I'm definitely interested to see what other people say to that, though.
I like. I like reading the answers. I don't usually get to read them until the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, Lori Beck
Correct.
says make the sympathy cards before you need them. You just have them. That's probably a pretty good idea.
That is a good
Ellen
idea.
struggles with masculine cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was another one I was thinking.
Technique. You don't make a lot of A2 cards, Marilyn. She prefers techniques or fun folds. Well, that's
Oh, wow.
there you go.
That's awesome. Those are the things I'm scared by.
I have a card. Mr. Young says, I have a card I didn't enjoy making. I made an apology card for Ashley that I'm saving until I do something wrong.
He did, yes.
But he hasn't had to use it yet. Well, good for you.
He didn't make it that long ago.
Well, that is so cute.
Yes,
That
he
is
did
so
do that.
smart. So, does he make cards with you?
Sometimes
Yeah?
it's sort of something that we do as like a special occasion thing. So,
Okay.
like, I guess so that he doesn't have to go, he knows that he can't go buy me cards anymore. That's
yeah.
not allowed. So whenever
yeah.
he needs to get me a card, he has to make it. So something like Valentine's Day or birthday or something like that, he'll like come in the day before and make a card with me. So he has one to give me on the day.
Oh, that
so
is
yeah,
charming.
that's what he does. Yeah.
Okay, I've mentioned this before, but Biddy Penny's husband did the voiceover for his own Father's Day card, and it is on her channel, and it is just hilarious. He calls this like putting ink on with this a brush, putting paper makeup on. So maybe Robin can do a voiceover for you sometime.
Oh, that would be hilarious. I need to watch that video. I should watch
really
it and get
charming.
inspiration.
It was just really cute. I don't think I like her green. Honey, I just don't like your green, but I like your background just fine. So, what we'll probably have to do then... Oh, man, do I have to cut her out? Yeah, I can. It's not that hard. It's not
I'm
that
fussy
hard.
cutting.
What else you gonna do? It's okay. How are you doing?
Yeah.
You're doing fine. I think your little card's just gonna be so cute.
I hope so. I'm fussy cutting right now, and the background is done, and then I'll just have to put it all together.
I better get my next question. That was from Judy G. Grandma Gay asks, and this is kind of this is interesting because it's the other side of the coin, so to speak, on cards. What part of your card making do you feel refreshed by after it's done?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It is a good.
I have to admit, I saw these questions ahead of time,
right.
so I'm cheating a little bit because I had time to think about it. But I was definitely like intrigued by this question, like what it means. Like, does it mean refreshed by as in like you're happy that you finished that, so you're like, oh yes, I'm done, or like refreshed by as in like you had so much fun doing that. So if it's something that you had a lot of fun and you feel refreshed from doing it, I think it's just sort of like, for me, it's like the final part of putting everything together on your card. So like I've prepped the background, I've got my critters all colored and cut out, and now it's time to kind of like just put them all together and then see it all come together. That's my favorite part.
Yeah. And so do you sketch your cards out or anything beforehand, or how do you know what it's going to look like? I don't. What goes on in that pretty little brain of yours?
I usually just kind of have an idea, and then I sort of like get everything ready and then put it all together on the card and just sort of spend a bit of time like arranging where things are and moving things around. And then I do that before I stick everything down. And what usually happens is that I like stamp out a whole bunch of extra images that I don't end up using. So I'll stamp out a whole bunch of stuff, and then I'll have too much, it won't all fit. So I just have leftovers, but that's okay. But yeah. And what about you?
Do you have a bin on your desk or something that you
I do
stick your extras in?
Yes, I do. And I have like little compartments, and I kind of try to keep it somewhat organized, that I know like if I need a tree, I'll just look in the little section with the trees, and sometimes
Oh,
there's
okay.
something there for that. So
So it's
I
pretty
try
organized. Yeah.
somewhat.
I
yeah, it's
don't go that
handy.
well. Like
No?
I said, I don't know what happened to those stamps that I so cleverly put away.
Yeah.
They're
That
gone.
happens to all of us, don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, if Lee is on, by the way, she's been asking me, did I find my little paper trimmer? Yes, it was in with my scrapbooking box. So, yay, I did find it. And I thought, oh, I need to tell Lee because she's been asking for, well, since I put it in there last time we played the scrapbook game and I just hadn't opened that box. So, look at that, how all come together. Okie doke.
Well, what is the scrapbook game? And you mentioned it a few times, and I know you do it once a month, but I don't know much more about
Yes.
it.
Well, I love scrapbooking. I truly, truly do. Scrapbooking is not easy. It takes a lot of heart. It takes more thought than a card does, but I think it has longer life. And so I appreciate it because of that. And so what we did was I came up with, Mr. Producer always straightens me up when I come up with an idea. But came up with an idea on how to make scrapbooking a game so that it's faster. And no, you use what you have on hand, things that you already know and like. It's not Labor Day. She could have white pants. You can't wear white pants after Labor Day. So, so that's what we came up with. And then we thought, well, how are we going to do it? So we added it as part of the benefits of being a patron for Club Fun. And we have all sorts of things coming along. I can't talk about them too much, but they're very exciting. And they're very exciting support for people to scrapbook. Not necessarily be a scrapbooker. I think that has a very negative connotation. And but to scrapbook, because I'm just kind of like, at some point you just have to go get over it and let's get this done. So, and we do it tomorrow. So I'm all about it. And it's fun. It's one of those things, it's not as big a group as this yet. And, but it's one of those things where I get to see people actually succeeding. And so it's very exciting.
Oh.
It is a private Facebook group that we ended up using as the way for our platform. It's not on YouTube, which is yeah. Because the reason we chose that is because then people can post their own layouts that they've made, and we can talk each other up and help each other out during the, hey, I got this going on. What do you think? Oh yeah, do this and this. And then, it's a very supportive kind of, it's building to be a very supportive little atmosphere, which is groovy. But it's really just nice. A different way to scrapbook, and it's memory centric instead of, oh, I've got this paper kit that I think is cute, let's buy that, and then what? I taught scrapbooking for 15 years, and my customers, some of them got scrapbooking done. Mostly they just got layouts made, and I got frustrated by it and fired them. I said, no, I'm not doing this anymore. You guys aren't doing your part. Oh, and I want you to actually get your stories down and not just buy stuff from me. So some people can get people to move and do things better than I can, but on stuff like that. But I was done with it. Hey, that looks better. She can wear white pants. So does that kind of answer? Or did I just kind of...
No, that definitely answers. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've never scrapbooked, so it's very intimidating to me. So
it is.
It sounds like a good way to get into it. Thank
you. It is. it is intimidating, and there's so many things about it, and I'm just a real geek about it. And so, but I want it to make sense and not be so cryptic, and kits,
really
and
nice.
the pre-made kits worked for some people, and they just weren't working for the people I was working with. And so we just started going, well, let's see if it works like Craft Roulette, where we don't use a kit, we just use what we have and what we love, and throw out some ideas and see if we can do it, and we do. So it's fascinating.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
and it even works for me. So.
Well, that's good. Your method of gamifying card making has gone so well, so I can imagine that it's a very similar thing.
When I taught phonics, I made games, and because they would do it, and they'd do the same darn thing that they would have to do in the phonics exercises, but they were playing a game. And so I'd always throw in, if I say it wrong and you don't catch it, you lose a turn. So they'd have to listen to me too, not just know what they're working on. It was good.
Nice.
It was good.
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, I was a mean old hag. You will read or write. But anyway, I pretty much make games out of everything. So
yeah, it's a good way to learn.
Actually, like it.
Robin, my husband, is a corporate trainer by trade, and a lot of what he does, and he's teaching people all the time, and he's big on gamification. He thinks it's a
Robin,
big thing,
you're a smart guy. Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
It works.
That whole
people have fun.
Corporate thing, that whole, like the zip lines and everything, all those kind of team building things. I can't quite get behind those, but because I'm not a corporate kind of, I don't fit in. But let's just face it. Don't do sports, don't fit in. But it's okay. It's fine. I bet it's kind of a fun job.
Yeah, he likes it. I think he likes teaching, and he likes teaching adults, so it works for him. And yeah, I think the idea of turning learning into a game is such a good idea, and turning crafting into games is a good idea too. Yes.
It works, doesn't it?
It works. It really does. You would never it's such a good idea that you guys had. I would never have thought of it.
Nothing like your favorite card with vintage colors and a summer sport. Oh my gosh.
Never
with
would have thought
weaving.
of this on
There's my weaving.
Ooh.
So that's just how I like yours in there. Yeah. I'm not sure what I think it needs a little dark brown or black maybe, because it's just a really thin one though. Just a little thin one.
Do you craft a lot outside of Craft Roulette and your other? I know you do other shows too. Do you craft for yourself ever?
Not too much.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot for this, so I do. Yeah. I've taught for so long. Yeah, that. Yeah, with Fun University, there's always something coming to do, and. So it keeps me, it gives it a little more purpose for me, and I like that.
Yeah. Well, it is a lot. Even just crafting for Craft Roulette once a week it's pretty good. If you can get that time.
When I see those numbers, Ashley, of people, how many weeks they've been adding or sending in things, it just blows my mind.
It's so cool.
Yeah. They are so neat. It is
incredible.
A wonderful community.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a testament to what you guys have built, that it's captivating enough to keep people for that long, and it's truly amazing.
I think the lockdown helped a lot, but at the same time, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's summer, so people could be outside, but they're still here, which is good.
Yeah. Oh man, it's hot as blazes out there right now at our house.
Oh
It's nice
yeah,
to be
here
inside.
too.
Yeah. Oh, it's just awful.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Same
we have one
here.
more question from Rachel Castle. She says, and this is a really good one. I think, well, you probably saw it also, but do you have an all-time favorite color combination? I'm starting to think my faves are seasonal. And I think that's true, Rachel. I think it's absolutely true. Like,
Hmm.
she likes pink, lime green, and teal in the summer, orange, green, purple in the fall, etc. Well, try making a red and green card in the summer and see what you think. You know, it's going to seem like a Christmas card no matter what.
Oh yeah,
So,
totally.
what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. My only difference from that would be that I like rainbow all the time.
Rainbow.
if
Oh,
that ca-
that's a good
if
point.
that counts as a color combination.
Yeah,
Um,
you and Crafty Owl.
yes, that I think that works all the time. But yeah, I agree. I think it's so seasonal. Like in summer, I love like bright reds and pinks and turquoises, and then in fall, of course, you get the oranges and the colors I'm using right now, actually.
Yes,
um,
they're pretty.
yeah, yeah. So I think it depends on the season, but yeah, I'm always impressed when people have like really good color combinations on their cards. Actually,
Uh huh.
it's nice to see like it's good to get inspiration from others because otherwise, I do sometimes have a hard time. I guess, do you have any tips for picking out colors besides just looking at other people's cards and seeing what they did? Because I don't always
Color
know what
wheel.
looks good.
A color
Yeah,
wheel.
I need to
Yeah.
try that.
And also, then once you have a color wheel and you get familiar with it, you can start looking at papers that people like from companies that you like,
That's a good
and
idea.
just start making list of colors that you like together. That's what I
Hmm.
do. I have a notebook of them, and then you start to just kind of get the feel for things. Not that I'm always
Hmm.
right, but it
As
kind
long
of
as you like it.
brings you along a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, that would, I don't know if that would, it helps me at least. So I kind of cheat that way, but yep, I just have a sketch pad with color, and I go ahead and stamp colors like in a solid stamp with the inks that I have that seem to look good on into a paper that I had
Right.
seen somebody else post. I think, well,
Oh,
they're going to do all this work for me. I'm going to go ahead and learn from it.
exactly. Okay.
So,
That's a good idea.
yeah. And so if that way, if I do, oh, well, let's see, this is what they did in the fall. Let's see that's a good combination. So, and then maybe some
Hmm.
little dots or something here. I think we're going to be okay on this card.
Yours is looking really cute. I love the little dog.
It's so not my dog.
It's tiny.
The big boom. The big boom. He's a big guy. But I
I love
only
the
do
name
one of
Boomer.
them at a time. I know, isn't that funny? It was his pound name, but it fit him so
Aw,
well.
yeah. We had
Boomer.
a family friend growing up that had the same thing, a pound dog that was named Boomer, and he was the sweetest. He was not like
Yep.
you think Boomer and you think like a big mean dog, and he was just the sweetest dog.
Well, he's got some Labrador in him, but
Aw,
not all. Dude
no,
is not papered, that's for sure.
that's okay.
Yeah. So, do you have anything
Yes.
coming up in crafty wise with Happy Doodle or anything that you're working on?
Not really. I know Happy Doodle, the company is having they're having a new release, so we've all been kind of like making cards with the new release stuff, and that's going to be shown soon. They've already started doing some sneak peeks,
Mm-hmm.
but that's pretty much it. Nothing else
Yeah.
really exciting. I've just been kind of doing craft roulette and doing my own thing over
Yay!
the summer, which is good. But
Right. And you were
yeah,
here. You do one a couple weeks ago. You did not do it. When was that? It I wondered if it was I wondered at the time, was it the parameters that got you, or did you actually do something that you were at home? But Ashley's not here this week.
I know there's been a couple weeks, but anytime that I'm not here, it's pretty much always because I'm just like really busy that weekend.
Oh, okay.
But
All
actually,
right. Okay.
there was a couple weeks ago that I missed.
Right.
But
I noticed.
Oh, that's really sweet. But the reason is because I was busy all weekend. I knew that. And going into Friday night on Craft Roulette, I was like, okay, I'm going to make something simple so I can like just make it tonight because I'm not going to have time to finish it this weekend. But of course, I just like forgot all about that when the parameters came up. And I was like, oh, I have this idea. And it was this like really complicated idea. So of course I didn't even come close to finishing it that night. And then I didn't have time the whole rest of the weekend. But I did end up finishing it. So and I ended up filming it. So there's actually going to be a video. I'm posting a video from 2 weeks ago, I think, Craft Roulette's episode. The card that I never posted. So you will see it eventually.
Well, if you mention Craft Roulette in it, then we can put it on that episode with a process video, and somebody else can enjoy your process.
I can do that.
So yeah, just like
that will be
there's
coming,
a process video app submission form.
Yes.
On the site, which is I think is going to be really fun for people, and I know we all just there's not like a deadline on those. So if there's any old ones or anything, that you just go, I'm just going to try these parameters, and this may be my jumping the shark moment, but I'm just going to try these parameters and throw the camera on at the same time.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea for videos.
And people getting to find your channel. Speaking of which, my viewer friends, Ashley's really close to 1,000 subscribers on her. She didn't know I was going to say this, but she's really close to 1,000. So if you guys could go over, open a new window, don't leave us, but go ahead and open a new window, go to Ashley Young's website or YouTube channel. I think Mr. Producer maybe pull that up, and just go ahead and give her to follow her, because you already know that you think she's just adorable and you want to follow all this little cute lawn fawn stuff. So go ahead and subscribe to her, and so that you won't miss a thing, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a minute with Ashley. Here it is.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
Yo, my pleasure. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see if we get you up a few more notches, because you do a good job.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that would be a fun milestone. It's fun to make the videos. So I've been having fun with it.
Good. Yeah. It's a crazy thing that we get to do, but it's fun.
I know. It's a lot of work with the videos, but it's all for a good fun reason. So
yeah,
it's okay.
Were you in like plays and things in high school, or?
Oh no. I'm actually like a very shy and introverted person in normal real life. So I like the idea of being the center of attention is not my thing.
Aw.
But even my wedding day was like stressful for me for that reason.
Oh. Yeah.
So no, I never was into that. But what about you?
Nah, I never followed directions very well. So I don't fit in. I don't follow directions. I'm not corporate. Let's see how many more
sports
confessions I can say here. Oh my gosh.
We're getting to know you so well.
And yet she's lived to get gray hair. So oh my gosh.
Well, you're an excellent crafter.
Oh, thanks. I'm thinking, wonder, there's this cute little product here, like glossy accents. Mine is called Liquid Glass. I wonder if I found a pin. Oh, I've got a pin right here. There we go. Get this. Make sure it doesn't leave a big blob. But her sunglasses would be so much cuter if they were shiny.
Ooh, I'm gonna copy you and do that for my balloons, I think.
Absolutely.
You've given me
Oh
the
yeah,
idea.
there's some shimmer. Oh, that's so cute. Oh,
I think I'm almost done.
Bitty Penny, yes, I know. We do have a few of the same traits. A few. I want to make her shoes shiny too. Why not? Life's too young not to have dull shoes. Or, life's too short, not too young. Life's too short. There we go. It's not much of a shine. Little puppy. Good. Yes. Hey, it's gonna work. Summer sports, walking the dog. It's gonna work for me. That's for sure. I kind of like her. Do I need any kind of little? I don't know what I have for accessories.
I like how you did the vintage colors too.
Oh, thanks. I think they work, don't you? I think they work.
We did similar colors with the yellow and the brown and the reed blue.
Yep, yep. I think it'll be real interesting to see what people come up with for their.
Yeah, I think we'll see lots of different color combinations.
Yeah, it can be just about anything, really. It's pretty open, I think. Oh, good. Thank you, Card Monkey. She subscribed. She said 966.
Oh, thank you.
You're up 10 already? Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, you guys, excellent. That's very good.
People are the best.
Yes. Yes, Jamie Watts in the back row. Yes, you are right. I follow the bunny trail. That's the one. Not the corporate trail, but the bunny trail. That's why we have Fun University from the Bunny Trail Hall.
Oh, that's cute.
Why fight being what you are, right? Oh, thank you, Jackie. 977. Look at you guys go. Wow. 979. Oh my gosh, I feel like Jerry Lewis on a MS-a-thon thing, whatever he used to do on the Labor Day thing. And he'd always cry at the end. 700 or 979 or 8. Yay! Hi, Christine. Thank you. Jazzy just subscribed. That is awesome. I think we'll probably go ahead and get 100 submissions too. I think this is the week, guys.
I'll see if I can convince Robin, my husband, to put one in. That'll get one more at least.
And Luna.
Yes. We'll see what she can do.
Luna can't win a prize. Doggone it. Luna has the same sports in winter and summer. Sleeping.
Yes.
I think so.
I think that could be a summer sport, sleeping on the beach.
Sleeping on the beach is like heaven. Yes. I think it's a wonderful idea. I'm all for it.
Oh, I love the sentiment on your card too. I'm just looking at it now. Very sweet.
Well, you know, I have used that sentiment more than I've used the rest of the stamp, but I don't even know what it was. I don't know what the stamp is, but it's cute. I must have cut the top off. Oh, there it is. It's inside. It is Your Next Stamp. It was on sale. I thought it was very. I look at it and I bought it since I have been on this fast of buying things, but it's mostly paper. Oh, by the way, this is the end of my fast. I have not bought paper except for black and white in a year. And I will be doing a blog post on how much paper I still have after a year of not buying paper. It's just pretty phenomenal. But anyway, I bought this and I have used that more than anything else. I've used her a couple times, Tree a couple times. But
so cute.
Really fun. So let's go ahead and let everybody see these up close. If you could hold yours up. You ended up having an extra for another card another day. Maybe Robin can use that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He would appreciate that, I think.
I think that's a great idea. Only 18 more? Oh my gosh, you guys are going to town. Bless your hearts. Thank you.
Oh.
That's neato.
Thank you.
You know what you guys all are? You are wonderful people. That's right. This
Yes.
card's for all of you. Muscular dystrophy. That's the one that he always does. And it cries at the end. So if you, I cry real easily. So 18 more, we might end up with tears. You just never know. Bravo! Bravo! You did it,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah,
And
you
it's just
too.
8
Thank
o'clock.
you.
It's not
Yes.
midnight.
Oh,
So
I'm always so happy when I'm able to do it in the time. It's like such a huge relief.
it is, isn't
I
it
did
great?
it.
It
Yes.
is. And you did the weaving. Your favorite card size. The wheel does have a bit of a crush on you. And
Yeah.
vintage colors, you did fine. Summer sports was really much more fun than anybody could ever have anticipated. I wonder what all we'll get. There's a lot that we could get. So in those 100 cards that we're going to get. So
Yes, 100 different
yeah.
sports, maybe. Maybe not.
Oh man. Oh man, that'd be phenomenal. I don't know if I could even list that many. But and weaving, I think we did fine. Scoot girls or scoot cards. Scoot is a if you're new to the channel, scoot is a made-up word that we use on Craft Roulette's Facebook group. It's a combination of super and cute. Scoot. Because it just is, it's kind of a hyphen thing without the hyphen. So, yep, that's right. We only need 15 more. So let's do it. Yes. Yahoo! While we're going to go ahead and let Ashley move her camera back, and we are going to do a little bit of business here, like giving away stuff and talking about next our how you can play this game and some of our upcoming guests. You know you're not going to want to miss a week. So, wow, take a deep breath, Ashley, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay?
All right, see you.
Okay, very good. We do want to thank our patrons. We've talked about them several times this night. They do keep us community sponsored, and that's pretty darn cool. We do have some expenses, and so it's just really, really nice to have some you guys in the background cheerleading us on. That's really the even more than it's just so special to us to know that you believe in our shows and want to say, yeah, you're doing okay. Here's a little, I'd take you out for coffee, so why don't I support you as a patron? So that's cool. The Club Fun is the group that gets to do the scrapbook game. So go ahead and sign up this month and you can join us in September. Plus you'll have a whole month of enjoying all the things that we will be doing in Club Fun. Oh gosh, 12 more subs, come on. 10 more? Oh my goodness, it's gonna happen. Oh, I'm gonna do a Jerry Lewis and cry, I just know it. So what else? We do want to thank our Club Fun, but we also want to thank our fun supporters and our fun friends. You all are very, very important to us. And the button is pushed, and we have some upcoming guests, some more new people to Craft Roulette. I know that Kelly Taylor is coming. She is a storyteller, so you're not going to want to miss her. If you like Wendy Cranford and her stories, you're going to enjoy Kelly Taylor. She is she's got a great YouTube, but when she's doing her voiceovers and her cards, she just chit chats about her life, and she's just a delight. So I'm looking forward to her coming. Then we have Lauren Taylor, who is a wonderful, talented woman, and Jenny Lou, and then Julie Carrier will be back at the end of September. Do you see at the bottom of that screen? Yes, yes, we have Crafty Owl and her pals. They are coming back all at once. Biddy Penny, Crafty Mama Diaries, Helen Schlett. We never know what's going to happen when Helen's there. And Crafty Owl herself. We've got Helen and her husband, who sometimes makes a cameo. We've got Biddy Penny with her husband, who does voiceovers. And then we've got Crafty Owl, whose cat makes appearances, interesting appearances, and so far we haven't been banned from the airs, but you just never know what Lyndon will do next. So make sure you put all of those Friday nights on your little reminder bells or whatever you need to do, because you're not going to want to miss it. It's fun times, because it's Fun Friday, right, Patty? What else do we have coming up? You're going to want to play along because we're going to want 100 cards this week. You're going to make a card, please. Your favorite. You can make any kind of card you want. Use vintage colors, however you interpret that. Make sure you tell us what how you're interpreting it. If it's a little bit dicey or a little convoluted there, some kind of summer sport, and include some sort of weaving. I know you guys are going to come up with incredibly creative ways to make me go, oh my gosh, how did they think of that? It's going to be fun. I'm totally going to look forward to it. Do join our Facebook group so you can see some of the submissions early, and then of course join us on Monday when I post the blog, or actually it might be Tuesday this week, but when I post the blog with all of the submissions on it. It's going to be a great weekend. 7 more to go. You guys are doing it. Bring on that Jerry Lewis. You love Kelly Taylor. Yeah, I think she's a great she's going to be a blast. 994, 6 more to go. Who's holding out there? Come on, get over there and subscribe. And subscribe to us too if you haven't, for the love of Pete. And what else do we have? Oh, I know. We get to do a giveaway. And our giveaways tonight are going to be for our viewers from Canada and the United States only. If we do have anybody from outside of those two countries, I will go ahead and contact me and I will send you something. And Chris, Joyful, the Joyful Lady Joyful. Lady, I just made you, I forgot about you, but not really. Anyway, I described it, and I do have an envelope full of stuff for you now, in Finland. So we have 2 giveaways, 2 $25 giveaways that Jess McAfee got Rhea to donate from Scrap and Stamp. These will be going out to our Canadian and US viewers that sent in cards last week. So it's cool to send in a card. Only 100 people will be on the list for next time. So you just never know. I'm not sure what we're giving away, but we have lots of goodie bags. So let's count them down. 3, 2, 1, spin, Mr. Producer. 5 more. Woo! Oh, well, I know you have a busy weekend, but make a card between bites of those fantastic waffles that you guys make. Oh, it's getting slower. It's getting slower. Oh. Aha, Terry Wigan. I can't remember where you're from, but it's not from far, far away. So congratulations. Please DM me and that I know that you watched, and we will get you a code to get that $25 gift certificate. Very, very cool. Let's do it one more time. 3 more. Isn't it fun to support people? Isn't it fun just to say, you're cool? It's just a nice thing to be able to do. And I really appreciate you guys doing it. I don't really know if I'll go all Jerry Lewis. I'm too happy. Ooh, ooh. It's our 70th submission woman, Patty Beck, who has also given us things to give away in the background in before. So I think that's totally appropriate and totally cool. I did not have anything to do with it, just like summer sports. This is all mathematically random. So Patty Beck, I know you're right there. I see you there. So I know you're going to be excited to win a $25 gift certificate to Scrap and Stamp. Thank you so much, Rhea, and thank you so much, Jess McAfee, for arranging that. We did have a good time. So, all right, let's bring back Miss Ashley. I saw her with Luna, but I guess Luna decided that she was not going to be on. Oh, yes, she is. Oh, the big girl.
Yes.
Oh, she looks so soft.
Yeah, she's very fluffy.
Oh, so pretty girl.
I'm super happy to be here.
Oh, wait.
Good
Look,
morning.
Luna.
Oh, do we have a curve?
Look. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Look, Luna.
hello.
It's
Oh, we need a screenshot of
Wave.
this.
Say hi. Say hi.
Gosh, people are probably thinking we're crazy.
Make her mad cat face. I'm not sure if my ears go back, but they feel like they go back when I make that face.
Okay.
Oh, you is the sweetest baby.
Oh, thanks,
Okay.
Rowan. That was awesome.
They are friends. They are best friends forever.
Yes. And of course,
997. 3 more.
oh, thank
2
you so much,
more.
everyone. This community is so amazing, and
2
even before
more.
everyone subscribed.
Oh no, did we freeze? She can come back in. By the time she gets back, we'll probably have her up to 1,000. 2 more to go. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Okay. Yep. Get your husbands to subscribe. Ah, very good. My neighbor's cat Luna just visited you. Renee, how fun is that? Okay, what do I have to do to get you guys to subscribe? Come on, we only have 2 more to go. It's right there in the chat. All you have to do is click on it. You can even leave if you want, because we've already done a giveaway. 999.
We'll do another giveaway if we get to 1,000.
We will. Let's do another giveaway if we get to 1,000. Roberta says we got there. Yeah. 1,000. Woo, woo. I can't believe how happy I am. I am going to do a little. I am feeling my inner Jerry Lewis. Dag nabbit. Congratulations. You got 1,000 viewers.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. We're going to do another giveaway for a goodie bag from my stash.
Aw. You guys are the best.
It's
I'm
not
very
every day we
grateful.
get to celebrate this way. So excited. Ooh, 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 ooh. Arlene has been waiting for this moment. She always tells me on Monday, I was so close. I'm so excited for you. Goodie bag. I'll have to make sure it's a really goodie bag. Awesome. That's wonderful. It's the 1K goodie bag. Bravo.
Aw,
All right,
everyone.
everybody needs to be kissing their brains tonight. You have made a great night for us all to celebrate. Apply to head the sweet love of your lips. That was a great night, Ashley. Congratulations on your 1,000 views or viewers. I think that's very darn exciting. I see Patty Beck saying that we all love you, and that's absolutely true.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks for joining us again at the wheel.
Anytime.
And now you and Robin can go enjoy looking at Luna wash her face or whatever you want to do.
Make a second
done your
card.
night's work. Make a second card. That's right. Go on upstairs,
Second to
Robin,
work.
and get your card in there because we got to get those 100 cards in. Labor Day
Exactly.
is coming. You are right, Roberta. Oh, that's right. $1 to MDA would be awesome. Let's do it. I mean, why not? Why can't we go ahead and just let's go ahead and give Jerry Lewis a moment too. $1 would be great. I will. I'll do it. So, Arlene, you did see it. Bravo, huh? That's good. All right. Love you all. Thank you so much for being in our life and our tribe. Thank you so much, Ashley. Totally enjoyed your evening with us. I know that you're a busy girl. She has a new job. She took the day off though, and so I think it's very special.
It's worth it.
And I really appreciate you being here with us.
Oh, thank you for having me. I had
All
so
right.
much fun.
You guys be safe, be careful all week, and be engaged with us over on Facebook. We would love to hear from you. Nighty night. Send those cards in. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.